Hello, and how's it going, everyone? I hope and pray all is well with you. Welcome to today's pick a card message, where we are going to be discussing what is your next major blessing that is coming in. I have three piles of cards to pick from in front of us, all depicting the World card, as there is supposed to be huge change and transformation and completion of cycles in order for this blessing to come in. We'll also do some details into around the time period in which this will come in, and some more details about what will come in using oracle cards. But let's just stay tuned in for that. For pile one, we will have this pile right here with the fairy world card right here. Pile two, we have the skeleton world, depicting more gory features and things like that. Pile three is more of a Renaissance, more of a medieval time, but it has like this depiction of poems on each one if you're interested in having a little bit of an additional message with each one. So those are the three piles to pick from. Go ahead and choose. I will have timestamps in the description box down below for you guys, as well as in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to tune into other major messages that I do. I do a lot of monthly pick of cards, as well as other messages for the month too, if you would like to tune into those. And I do all the way up to the North Node when I read for the general messages. Let's go on to pile one. Okay, hello, pile one. I hope and pray all is well with you. You chose the Neopets Tarot, and this is more about an excitable adventure. I saw a lot of the cards talking about either you getting a new romantic like decision that's going to be happening with the Emperor, somebody deciding like where they want to take this relationship. Also, I was getting that some of you guys might be getting some sort of financial breakthrough, like a promotion where you could become a lead of something, or you could be a boss to new people or something. That could be something that's coming up for many of you. Oh, you have secrets here that's coming out. Seven of Swords is your first card. So it feels like you've been having to move in silence, pile one. It feels like a lot of you guys have been keeping things under wraps. It could be that you've been keeping a relationship private, how you feel about somebody to yourself, being very discreet about what you do, or how you've been internalizing a situation. Be mindful here. This does talk about somebody who is indulging in third parties. With this Three of Swords right here is due to greed, money, or some sort of strain here. You could be finding this out or something like that. But for the blessing that's coming in, I feel like you could be dodging a bullet with somebody here who is not truthful. The Hierophant, yeah, especially because you've been looking for higher commitment and defending yourself. You've also been having intuitive nudges that's been telling you to protect yourself and your heart when it's come to relationships. This person could have wanted to collaborate with you. I am getting some of you guys may carry Gemini placements, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus placements as well. But I'm getting that you're defending yourself from a person who may have wanted to collaborate with you. But I feel like this person is damaging to your reputation, and I feel like you're maturing during this time, and people look at you as very progressive. They want to work with you because you have excellent taste. For example, I'm seeing that a lot of you guys have growing riches, but more than that, I'm also seeing that people want to be around you because of your style. It's like even your hair, like the small details. You could have like excellent jewelry taste too, that like solidifies how things go together. But more than that, I feel like there's some way in which you carry yourself that seems like you're more impressionable than other people. And you carry yourself with the eloquent taste that makes people jealous around you. And you have a lot of naivety. You have a lot of younger people here who think that they can kind of like take advantage of that, or they want to talk to you to kind of get a sense of direction. So your blessings is that you are, you're like influencing younger people. Okay, maybe to step away from like how they were doing things, and look to you for refinement, for necessary clause. It feels like a lot of people gain inspiration from you and what you do. It also feels like you have a mindset or a mentality or something, like some of you guys may have your own self-help books or something like that you've been inclined to write, or you've already written or something like that, or you do something that's very high key, like influential in some way, shape, or form that people are going to start to gravitate towards in the next couple of months or weeks. I'm also getting here that when it comes to offers, getting scouted, okay, taking on like little hobbies and things like that, all of these things are going to set you apart and get you attention that I feel like you weren't expecting, okay? So anticipate that. When is this going to be happening for pile one? I'm going to see if I can get some more too, but so far this is what's coming out, so I'm going to take it. In winter, this is really going to be significant. People could like your style, your attire during that time, okay? I'm also getting be mindful here of some sort of scandal or some manipulator that may come to the surface. It feels like I said, it's you dodging a bullet from somebody here who wanted to kind of like slow you down. Then you have in spring that's coming through as well, that you could see a lot more of this influence of like people wanting to see what you're doing, what you're wearing. You could come off as refreshing. Some of you guys could be a model that has like some huge contract that picks up in spring or something like that, but it's from something that you do in winter that they recognize. I'm also getting some sort of creative project that you've been working on, especially for those of you who may be like doing something creative in any way. It feels like it could take off on somebody's platform within 6 months. It could be that you're working with somebody else and they may be needing to highlight you. Like, let's say you're doing some sort of nail collab with somebody who is a nail professional or a nail tech or something like that. It's giving that vibration of like people really liking what they do with you. Any other messages for pile one? Ooh, it says that your immune system is struggling. So the good thing and the blessing for you is that you may have some time to yourself to recover. It could be that you need to do some health recovery during this time so that your mental health won't be so damaged, or it won't show signs of some sort of like effect of something, some symptom. Some of you guys, you could be traveling very soon, either to the Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, or somebody here from these countries could be very significant or important during this time. You have a love entanglement, unhealthy drama, toxic codependent affairs, and bad cycles. I told you that. It feels like there's a situation that's going to come to the surface that is bad for your health that you recognize is like causing, this is what it's saying is causing. Unexpected job loss, pay cut, a bill, or a fee or something like that. It feels like there's some sort of havoc. Self-made energy, independence and ownership is in the reverse. I feel like this is an energy that wants to like, they may have presented themselves as being loyal to you. This could have been a friend or a family member or somebody like that. But I feel here like this is a situation where somebody convinced you that something was going to be healthier than it was. The blessing in disguise is maybe you being able to get over this hump quicker than what you expected. Maybe avoiding connecting with this person altogether is what your goal is. The Chariot, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you could have been moving, and so you needed to discover new people or something like that. But it feels like you're going to start staying secluded, focusing on rebalancing, recalibrating yourself. Financially, it feels like you're going to work on some sort of limitation that you had or making a decision about something that you were struggling with. It could be over some specific product. I'm feeling some of you guys, it has something to do with the dresser. I don't know what that's about, but I'm getting like some of you guys, like you've had situations or circumstances where you're focusing on moving on, and it feels like you have people who want to keep you stuck or they want to keep you hanging around them. Like you could have an ex. As I say that, I see that the bottom of the deck has a Three of Swords. There could be an ex who is finding it hard to get over you, and they may want to keep you in some sort of cycle. I feel here that there is something about this situation that is costly to you, that affects you in some way, shape, or form. I'm also seeing that financially there could have been some sort of surrendering that you had to do in order to have a move, or even the idea of it. It feels like you had to buckle down on something. But the good thing for this person to not be able to move forward without you is that you still get an ability to move forward without this person because of how you ignore them, how you move forward, how you handle the situation, how you handle this energy. This person could be Nigerian or something like that, but that's not going to be for everybody. But I was seeing somebody's food and stuff like that, so that's what made me think of that. Charming, your charming abilities. It feels like there's going to be other excitable relationships where you gain the interest of others so that you're not distracted by this one person who wanted to come in and like make you focus on them. And it feels like you get out of a survival mindset here. It says you move from getting by to planning ahead. It feels like there was something here that limited you, and I feel like you had to budget away from the situation. It feels like you had to tackle it like it was a situation that was going to break you if you didn't do something, or it was going to affect your children or your loved ones, people that you cared about. But that survivalist situation, it talks about how you had to stabilize yourself, because I feel like somebody wants to be you. It feels like somebody's jealous of your demeanor, how you act. And I feel here that what's going to happen is that you're going to meet somebody who is really in this fortunate energy where they're able to bless you, but they want to more than that. Okay. And somebody's going to be very jealous that you have this type of energy that's coming into you. So they're wanting to keep you stuck and stagnant. They hope that you miss this opportunity, that you ignore this person, but you can't ignore what is meant for you. You can't ignore what the Most High has already made, known for you, that's meant for you. So unfortunately, I feel like this person is just going to be stuck, losing out while you have this excitable situation that's happening to you, with somebody here who's going to be spoiling you coming up in the next year or so. And I feel here that this person is going to be just very upset that you have a lot of new things, and somebody here who is really appreciating your time. Now, let's go ahead and see what other messages you have. What Spirit is saying is going to be the biggest blessing from them. Ooh, your journey is going to be your biggest blessing. So what you experience, what you go through, the things in which you see, hear, taste, smell, all of your senses are going to definitely be activated during this time. It's going to be very important that you tune and balance your chakras, or make sure that they're in alignment, especially when you have messages from the Most High that is coming in. It also seems as though the Most High is going to use you as this messenger. So whether it's you channeling intuitive messages like I'm doing here today, or in a different way, it just feels as though the Most High is using you and carrying you in a fluid manner in order to influence other people. It feels like it's also going to be distracting you from wherever you felt like you weren't receiving blessings, or you weren't favored, or things like that. Because I get this energy of like you still feeling like you're not the truly blessed one, when in reality you are. It says when journey appears in your reading, it signals that you are about to step onto a fated path. Imagine your fate as a spider web. The spokes, or the weft, if you will, represent what is predestined for you in this lifetime. The curved strands that connect them symbolize the choices you make with your free will. The moment journey arrives marks the act of weaving your free will into your fate, a sacred, beautiful dance of living. This card honors the momentum of your experience and invites you to do the same. When we reflect on our lives, there are moments that stand out as times of deep transformation. Journey is the portal you will recognize when you look back, the threshold that marked a turning point in your sacred journey. So there is something that you're going to be able to reminisce, to look back on and appreciate during this time, that's going to stand as like fond memories, or something that helps you to grow, or to just appreciate this life that we have. The messenger brings with it the energy of Mercury, the planet that rules over communication, cognition, and creative cerebral energy. This card is adorned with the winged creatures and homage to Hermes' winged shoes. The owl and the pearls are both symbols of wisdom and divinity. They frame out the messenger who gazes down, knowing that the true answers reside within their own heart. When this card shows up, it is a gentle push to express yourself. What have you been holding back? You have so much to offer in your insights. You are filled with wisdom. This card can show up when there's a specific message we need to get off our chest, but it can also be a reminder to generally use your voice more. It is not always easy to share your truth, You can use this card as a talisman to call forth the courage to express yourself with clarity and conviction. So there could be something in which you need to express to a person, to another party here, in order to really feel less weight about a circumstance so that you can feel like you're moving forward and not falling backwards into a cycle or a pattern, because it feels like it could come up here as a risk. All right. And I feel like there's something that you just absolutely know that you don't want. You have the self-made energy, and you have somebody who's trying to take credit for something in what you've done. So it feels like, in spite of the rumors or how somebody wants to handle a situation, you'll still move forward, progressing, and having a beautiful journey, as well as being chosen by the Most High, which has a lot of people very envious. It feels like your love life is going to have somebody jealous, because it seems like somebody wants to come back and cause drama because they see you gaining new, better opportunities. So congratulations, Pile 1. Those seem to be your blessings. Those were your messages. I hope and pray this resonates with you. Thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. I love you. Talk to you next time. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you chose Pal 2, I was getting an immediate download that you have a personal internal transformation. Some of you guys, it could be your health circumstance. You could have been doing something with a fitness journey in some kind of way. This can even be in relation to like what you adorn and dress your body in some way. Some of you guys, it could be that you've been focusing on your personal health, your mental health in some way, shape, or form. 2 could be really relevant to this. Some of you guys focusing on your nervous system, your rest cycles and patterns during this time. There is somebody here who really does want to see you and connect with you. I'm just picking up a card because it fell. Excuse me. It was the Ace of Swords, so that does kind of confirm to me there is somebody here who does want to talk to you, communicate with you, in Pile 2. And I'm also getting that you want a sense of direction or clarity with another person as well. That could be another blessing that comes in for my Pile 2s that I'm getting intuitively that may come in during this time period. You have support. You have support that's coming in, and I'm also getting here that you have a connection that you wanted to stabilize as it is and nurture. It feels like when it comes to a career, there's going to be some people here that you find are like-minded to you. This could even be that you have some new coworkers that are coming in, and so you may enjoy your work a lot more. That's something I rarely get, but I kind of like this because, having a work environment where we feel like we can grow and thrive and things like that could be really important, especially if you're a manager in some way, shape, or form. That could be affecting you and how you do work too. But I'm also getting here there could be some extra money or change that comes in financially here. So you could be investing it in your looks or your appearance in some way, shape, or form. I'm seeing somebody's going to make an additional investment in their hair to like change it, to do something, highlights, lowlights, or something with the hair. I'm also getting here somebody could be changing up like some of their storage or like their chairs, some of their living room sets and things like that. The Seven of Pentacles, what you're working on, even plants could be really important too for you, like somebody changing up what they're gardening, using their tools. I'm also getting this vibration here. Somebody finally taking the time to use some of the gifts that they had been given because they're taking a vacation out for themselves. That could be a new blessing that's coming in for you. You could be planning a vacation or a way in order to really appreciate all of the work in which you've done. It feels like you have some sort of new influence, or it feels like people are going to be having a gravitational pull to some of the things in which you do. You have a new interest, a new love interest, or somebody here who feels like you are very suave, sexually attractive about to. Somebody here who may want to get to know you. It also feels like you're going to be attracting the more finer things in life, luxurious things, luxurious offers. I'm also getting here somebody's going to be responding back to you with news that you have been expecting, but the news is going to be better than what you anticipated. So let's say you were already expecting to go on a vacation. It feels like they start to include some deals or some offers for free in which you may have already expected that you weren't going to be able to afford all of these things. But like, let's say they throw in like some additional snorkeling for free or something like that. It feels like you're going to get an offer, or somebody here is going to be taking care of something that you were concerned about so that you don't have to like be so nervous. I like this vibration because when somebody is getting exciting news, we usually see like the Nine of Swords, nervousness and stuff like that. This shows somebody here who can rest well because it feels like the Most High is favoring them with surprising gifts. For example, additional accommodations. It also feels like people are very much so complimenting you, being sweet to you, and also bringing you this vigor that has you feeling like you're being sauced up by life, or like people are just hyping you up. Your sexual energy could definitely have increased, especially when it comes to love offers, people wanting to connect with you, date you, love you, or a lover who wants to adorn you, take you places. I'm seeing here somebody wants to appreciate this new you or this newfound confidence in which you've been presenting. They want to like appreciate the fact that you've been taking care of yourself. They're definitely like interested in the fact that you've been caring less that they compliment you, and they like the fact that you're still worrying about what you like. You don't care about others more than yourself. I like that about you, is what somebody wants to tell you. The Emperor. So somebody here who wants to make it a point that they are your person, they are an emperor, they are a boss-like figure, somebody who's genuine, somebody here who they may proceed or precede over other people or something like that. I feel like this person wants to make that known about themselves. They feel like you guys really have a deep connection, or a connection that could last for years, okay? And there's something here about this person immediately feeling attracted to you because they've been wanting something long term. It feels like they didn't think that they were going to be turned off by you, but they didn't think that they were going to be so awestruck by you for as long as they have been. And they're surprised by that still. They're surprised that the connection with you guys is lasting as long as it has, if you're in a long-term commitment already, or you're getting ready to attract a person where they're going to be surprised by this in some way, shape, or form was hidden. So this may be something that you don't see for a long time because it may take some years in order to get there. Okay, many moons may go by. But I'm getting this vibration here that there's also something here about deep fantasies, desires, and this hope or this want that somebody's going to like achieve them. You need to know and remember that somebody is not like, okay, they don't read minds. You have to tell them this. All right. I feel like that's what I'm getting. It's like you want your deepest, darkest fantasies fulfilled to you in some way, shape, or form. And I'm also feeling this energy that you want somebody else's revealed to you in some way, but you have to tell this person, okay? Because I feel here that there are signs of a healthier relationship than what you've had in the past. You can talk about those things that maybe you were nervous to speak about in the past with somebody else. They're not that person. And I'm also seeing here your brand and your business is thriving as well, which is something that's very excitable, something that you want to hear, that you're not going out of business. You have a 5-party situation. They lied about their sexuality, wants, and needs. Be very mindful that even when we see this next to business, it could be that there is a situation here with a coworker or somebody here who is getting in the way of a situation involving work in some way too. So be very mindful, especially not dating when it comes to seeing this type of situation. Don't date at work at all in any way, shape, or form. Somebody's not honest, and also somebody here that maybe you have been connecting with, you're going to be avoiding a disaster, because I'm seeing here that you're going to find somebody who actively devotes themselves to you and is not going to treat you like whatever this 5-party situation is that some of you guys may already know about. Let's not like hide behind the truths that we know, because you have somebody here that it seems like you've been ignoring. You've been ignoring because you were so devoted to somebody who wasn't even giving all of themselves to you that you didn't see them. They could be an earth sign or something like that. It is not the same earth sign that hurt you either. So just be mindful. But I'm getting this vibration that there is somebody here. Like they may have told you like that they were feeling you, or that they know that their feelings won't go away or something. Also, you have a boss here or somebody here who really likes your work, and they stand by what they said when they said that they wanted to keep you. Maybe there were other people who had the same status as them in some way, shape, or form that was fighting for somebody else or something like that. The water signs energy is coming out as well. Water sign, earth sign energy here. It feels like you have divine favor when it comes to those signs. It feels like they may give you what you want more. You may have people, like it says, that are actively devoting themselves to you when it comes to things that you may want or need. It may be good to go to an earth sign when it comes to that. And when it comes to loyalty and devotion, when it comes to emotions, we know that water signs are already good with that. So loyalty may be something here that you get from the water signs that comes up. A four-party situation. Wow. Unless you're somebody here who is dating multiple people and open to that, I do get this vibration here that you are dealing with somebody here who has a wandering eye as you're focusing on. Yeah, it says them. They're the ones with the four-party situation. So just be mindful that they do carry that energy there. But your immune system is getting healthy and strong. And with that, you're getting restful sleep. This is a great sigil that will help you to get some restful sleep as well. Your money comes in miraculous ways. Miracles could be coming in. You're going to be attracting a partner that makes you feel safe and secure after you walk away from somebody here that was causing unrest and was making you worried. It feels like this person is on their way out the door. That energy is close to leaving. Is the furthest away from your energy. So that could be a blessing too, and what the Most High wants to tell you. It could also be that, like, if you've already experienced this, it's signaling that you've already or are healing from this situation. And maybe that it was deeper than what you thought. It could have been something that happened in June that you found out about or something like that. But let's see. In winter, this situation is going to be coming in and changing for you. There could even be a new lover that comes in during that time. Somebody here who you may have like great cuddles with this person to get restful sleep at afternoon. There's going to be something that happens around that time. There could be an important date that is set. October is coming through as well. October, you could be marrying this person within 3 years. There's something about on May on a sunny day or something like that that could be coming in. That could be a time in which you plan an important date with this person. But on October this year is what's really important coming up. All right. For pile 2. How cute. Shows that some of you guys have a marriage date. Now let's get the cards of advice from Spirit and see what your blessing is from Spirit, what they're saying they're going to be sending you. Ooh, more sensuality, more ways to fill yourself out, as well as other situations and circumstances. But it's not just about the particular feels of situations. It could be about how you are a clairsentience. That could be something that improves during this time as well with sensuality. I noticed that they tend to go hand in hand sometimes. This card reminds you to treat your senses as a portal to the divine. We humans have a very special ability to connect to our experiences through our senses. When you slow down and get present, you can heighten your experiences. Taste every note of your morning coffee. Feel the tickle of an evening breeze against your neck. Take a deep breath of clear forest air. These experiences are pleasure portals, allowing you to be open to all energies around you. This card often shows up when we are running through life without experiencing it. It reminds you that when you stop and smell the roses, you connect to the goddess of love. There is so much potential for magic and connection in your mundane experiences. Creating space for that allows so much pleasure. So there's something here where you've just been kind of doing the mundane and not appreciating things, not really appreciating life for what it really is and what it has to offer. You've been allowing yourself to scapegoat in some ways when it comes to things. And it also feels like you haven't really taken full advantage of the appreciation of things around you, like going to a museum or like even going to a beach and slowing down and kind of like allowing your settings to rebalance, recharge, if you will. But it feels like you need to kind of go and do that because the sands are very significant here. We were seeing like the stands when it comes to things that might be seen there. Maybe somebody being around crystals or healing work and things like that could be very important in what you may need to do. But it feels like you're not shallow, and these things are not out of reach or out of touch for you. It feels like things in which you may want to do to fulfill yourself, and what spirit is going to be bringing and blessing you with. Pile 2, those were your messages. I hope and pray that this resonates with you. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope these messages resonate with you. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Love and light to you guys. Stay blessed. Hi, Pile 3. So you chose the Madame Clara Sees All tarot deck, a really beautiful tarot deck that has a great fortune on the bottom of each of the cards. For this one, it says, "At last, all is coming together and fulfillment is yours." Okay. I was seeing that in my channeling for Pile 3 that a lot of you were going to be receiving a lot of golds and a lot of riches that were things that maybe dragons may like. Maybe you carry a spirit animal that is a dragon in some way, shape, or form, or you just really like a lot of golds and things like that. Even if you're not a person that is shallow, I just feel this energy of just warmth. And then we have the sun energy, which is showing that there is this energy of gold that is going to be following you. Exciting news, even the exciting energy of a big boy could be coming in for you guys for your next pregnancies if you are somebody who can expect or wants to. This is not for those of you who don't want that, of course, okay? But I was saying that you need to just appreciate life, have fun with the moment, appreciate what you are being offered by life and being given. It feels like there's also going to be this surprising new big toy that is coming in for you as well, whether this is a new vehicle, something that can get you from place to place in some way, shape, or form, or something here that is just very exciting that you want to play with, or something that you will potentially or eventually master, okay? It could have something to do with an exciting thing that you've been wanting to study, that you want to learn about or engage in or something like that. But it feels like you have the interest of a young child in something, and it feels like it's going to be definitely something that brings in a lot of balance for you. It could have been something here that calmed you down or tempered you, or something that helped you in a time of need or when people were not treating you the best. But whatever this thing it feels like it's going to be blessing you in this time. It could be something that separates you from people that don't treat you the best or don't get along with you on purpose, okay? For Pile 3, it feels like this is something to take you away from people who don't want to appreciate your niche vibe, or like it doesn't even feel like you're weird or like out there kooky, but it feels like you had like people around you being raised in a certain way or growing up in a different way. It feels like you had somebody around you who they treated you like you were weird or odd or the oddball or something like that. So you're not going to be around this person as you appreciate the things that are coming into you, okay? So far, it says, enjoy this moment, for you have so much to celebrate. And then it says, master your own destiny. Life is what you make of it. Conflict faced constructively creates a path paved together. Maintain your balance by seeking what is important. At last, you reap the rewards of all your hard work, and from chaos and pain comes creation, strength, and renewal with the Tower. So this renewal energy that is coming in, I feel like it's supposed to instill hope into you, because it feels like you had somebody who wanted to kind of like evoke that you're not right about something, or they wanted to cause some sort of ending, okay? Or betray you in some way. It feels like Pile 3 got betrayed in some way, and your blessing is that you not only recover past the betrayal, you're being gifted with a lot of blessings and external showering of love and fortune, even extra money that's coming into you very soon in the next few months, where it just feels like people are really changing their tune about you, or one person's opinion of you doesn't matter as much as you thought. It could be that some of you guys dealt with an abandoned parent in some way, shape, or form, grandparent in some way, shape, or form, or something where you felt like somebody did not give you the love or the attention in which you deserved as much as you felt like you needed it at points, but now you're getting it back in some way. And it feels like it's tenfold. okay, or it's morefold in some way. It feels like there's also going to be this energy that's not leaving you for a very long time. And I feel here that it could be just a new way of life for you that comes in or happens because you get away from a shallow person, or somebody who wanted you believing. Yeah, this could have already started happening for some of you guys in July, but it feels like there's something about like recognizing or eye-opening experience that just one person not messing with you, could have happened last Saturday or something, or this Saturday. Just one person not messing with you or liking you doesn't mean that, it's the end of the world. This could be happening for the next 3 years, all the way up until January in the next 3 years or so. So just be mindful that this energy could be really staying with you for a long time, or you get blessed luck because you chose to step away from people who were argumentative, demonstrating that they weren't in alignment with the Most High. This is also like somebody, it feels like you could have warned these people about a path that the Most High showed you to take, and they wanted to ignore you and be belligerent, make it seem like you're weird or your customs are odd or off. When in reality, had they just sat at the table with you, they'd be as blessed and going on this journey with you. But oh well, it's better that they didn't because they were already causing, you know, issues in your journey and your alignment and how you move forward. Also, possibly with how you channeled or connected, they could have criticized you too much, and most I was like, This could have even been people that you worked with in some way, shape, or form. Your blessings here says training job search. I am open to receiving guidance and insights that lead to greater financial success. Some of you guys could become a trainer or somebody here who is really important on the job search as well. That could be something important to your career. A lot of people don't talk about that, and how other people can help others when it comes to job searches, like somebody who works in HR, diplomatic, somebody who could have gotten a degree or focused on some sort of special training there in some way, shape, or form could be very significant. I'm also seeing somebody may need to seek help from somebody who trains but also works with computers or technology or something like that. You could have been forgetting or needing the reminder to get something taken care of with a work computer or something like that. If you work in an office but you work on a computer or something like that, it was weird. I don't know. Take payout. They deserve fresh air and pampering. So there's also some energies here where you'll have the ability to take other people out to shower them with love and attention. It also feels like you will have somebody who's in an equal give and take type of a commitment with you. So you could be surprising somebody because it's their birthday, or it could be something like that. And it feels like it's an equal give and take kind of a thing. This person makes you feel safe and secure. I was saying this person really does like helping you to get your nails and your feet done, or they like when you get your nails and your feet done. They like the energy that you exude when you're doing these things, okay? They like you soft and pampered or something like that. Somebody could really like when you have French manicures or something like that. Innovative something. They like a fresh set. Sometimes with this person, I'm seeing when it comes to like what they like on you, this person likes a fresh, clean manicure. It seems like you have some diamonds, a little bit of sparkle on these sets that you have or are wearing or something like that. Innovative. It's Aquarius energy that's coming through. This could be you or somebody else, but it feels like you're going to be more innovative, more diplomatic during this season. Is more of what the cards are trying to explain, less so the signs, unless it's saying that these signs, Libra and Aquarius, are going to be more smooth sailing with you in this month, is how I'm taking it. Okay. You have the Sidra that's coming through with dream recall and symbol understanding. This may help your divine insight, your clairvoyance, your psychic gifts and abilities this month. This may be a good one for you to connect with, to work with. Even having a candle sitting over this, it will help you when it comes to whatever it is that you're trying to get recalled, or if you just want an overall energy clearing when it comes to understanding things, it does help with that. I am grateful for my prayers being answered. It helps you with what you need. And also there's something here and energetically here where you feel like the Most High is giving you what it is that you truly desire. Like that energy of gold is coming through here about happiness. Ooh. Also being mindful here, you may gain divine insights either about yourself or somebody else. As quick as something comes in, it seems like something may quickly end, especially with somebody who's either from the Bermudas or the Pacific Islands. It feels like somebody could be trying to do some sort of like marriage scam in some way. So just be mindful. If you do meet somebody online or something like that from these areas, they may not be trustworthy. You have new opportunities of fulfillment, investing in nurturing your lotus light, obtaining beyond your needs, and commanding a leading life that fuels the soul. The veil of Paracus. Some of you guys may have the religious beliefs of Jewish in some way, shape, or form. I radiate positivity and attract positive people. There may be somebody here who is very enlightened, carries some sort of connection here in this way, shape, or form. Or when they come into your life, or you, them, one of you guys are going to be in this position or this area. When it comes to like belief systems, just something for you to know. But it's going to help to know that you guys are both getting out of self-sabotage. Somebody may be traveling to Turkey or Japan very soon, or has made plans to travel very soon when it comes to like the next year or so. Now, spiritually, where's your blessing coming at for pile 3? You have 32 Wayne that is coming out. And let's see it. You have this energy of like red candles, things, settings, evenings, amber coves and things like that. It feels like you're going to be appreciating how things go. It's a fire energy, and it has something to do with igniting and transformation, passion, and power. Okay. It's about you revealing your desires and burning away all of the illusions that get there. Okay. So that you can really reveal the truth of things. Okay. Now Wayne says, Wayne shows up as an omen of depletion. Have you been burning the candle at both ends? Have you been swept up in responsibilities, chores, or even maybe drama? Your energy is running low. You need to take time to rest and rebuild. You, like the moon, ebb and flow. Right now is a waning period for you. You cannot give light that is not there. Once you allow yourself to release, then you can start to regain your glow. Honor yourself by setting boundaries, especially with your attention. Be honest with yourself about what you need. Drink some water and get some sleep, and figure out what's real rest looks like for you. What does real rest look like for you, pile 3? Because it feels like you haven't been able to get really deep. It feels like you haven't been able to fully release situations too, whether it's people not wanting you to due to jealousy, envy, a lack of allowing you to explore your options really, or feeling like it's just been hard to because it's just been hard to see a lot of people around. But whatever this may be, it's showing that a lot of the negative aspects of it is ending. And in this, there's a lot of time for you to still, well, it's not a lot of time, but you still can manifest your desires and see them come in with this type of energy. It's not about you giving up hope more so than just letting go and believing that it'll happen and come and seeing that come out. Okay. So I feel here that there's going to be some sort of perspective shift, or you are just so innovative, like with how you can perceive everything around you, that it's easy for you to expect that you letting it go, you're going to see some sort of positive change or counteraction that comes back to you for you kind of easily accepting things and allowing for destiny to take over and allow things to change it. Okay, or allow you to kind of have a refreshed, perspective about these circumstances. Whatever this may be for you, I just feel like your energy shift is that you're going to be cool AF. People are going to be very attracted to how easygoing you are, and you become like this remarkable role model because you're just very cool, easy to understand, and easy to get. Okay, pile 3, those were your messages. I hope this resonates for you and that you're excited for them. Thumbs up the video, comment down below, share, and subscribe. I would love to read for your energy. Don't forget to check out your July messages as well if you are reading this in July, or your other general messages too for any other month. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you guys. May you stay blessed. Bye.